The year was 1939. Europe stood on the brink of a cataclysmic upheaval. Europe was a powder keg, ready to explode. The tension was palpable, with nations on edge and alliances being tested. Germany, still smarting from its defeat in the Great War, felt cheated by the Treaty of Versailles. The harsh terms imposed on them had left the nation in economic ruin and social turmoil. Hitler, a charismatic and ruthless leader, had risen to power. His fiery speeches and promises of a renewed Germany resonated with a populace desperate for change. He promised to restore Germany to its former glory. The people, yearning for a return to prosperity and national pride, rallied behind him. His ambitions were clear: expansion, domination, and a reshaping of the world order. The aggressive foreign policy and military buildup were unmistakable signs of his intentions. The stage was set for a conflict of unprecedented scale and ferocity. World War II. Nations braced themselves for the inevitable clash. In this maelstrom of ideologies and military might, technology would play a pivotal role. Innovations in warfare would change the face of battle forever. New weapons born from the minds of brilliant, and some might say slightly mad, engineers promised to tip the balance of power. These technological advancements would become the deciding factors in many battles. The world was about to witness a terrifying new age of warfare. The devastation and destruction that followed would leave an indelible mark on history, forever changing the course of human events. Germany, long known for its engineering prowess, poured vast resources into developing weapons of war. Their scientists and engineers, driven by a potent mix of national pride and fear, toiled tirelessly in secret labs and hidden factories. They sought to create weapons that would give Germany the decisive edge, the technological trump card that would secure victory. From the skies to the seas, from the battlefields to the shadowy world of intelligence, German ingenuity was about to unleash a technological storm. Imagine a machine, a marvel of gears and rotors that could encrypt messages, making them unreadable to the enemy. That was the Enigma machine, a masterpiece of German cryptography. German commanders used it to communicate securely, their orders shrouded in a veil of unbreakable code. Or so they thought. At Bletchley Park, a top-secret facility in England, a team of brilliant codebreakers raced against time to unlock the Enigma's secrets. Their success would prove crucial in turning the tide of the war. Imagine a weapon, a monstrous projectile, launched from hidden bunkers capable of raining down destruction on cities miles away. This was the V-2 rocket, the world's first ballistic missile, a terrifying harbinger of the future of warfare. Powered by a volatile mix of liquid oxygen and alcohol, the V-2 could reach speeds of over 3,500 miles per hour. Its impact was devastating, both physically and psychologically. The V-2 was a weapon unlike any the world had ever seen. Section 5. The Panther Tank. A steel beast on the battlefield. The Eastern Front, a brutal theater of war, demanded a new breed of tank, fast, powerful, and heavily armed. The harsh conditions and relentless combat required a machine that could withstand the rigors of battle while delivering devastating firepower. The Panther was Germany's answer. Introduced in 1943, it quickly became one of the most feared tanks of World War II. This steel beast, with its sloping armor and high-velocity 75mm gun, was a formidable opponent. The sloping armor increased its chances of deflecting enemy shells, while the powerful gun could penetrate the armor of most Allied tanks. It could engage enemy tanks at long range, while its mobility allowed it to outmaneuver and outflank. The Panther's speed and agility made it a versatile weapon on the battlefield, capable of both offensive and defensive operations. The Panther struck fear into the hearts of Allied tankers, its presence on the battlefield a testament to German industrial might. Its design influenced post-war tank development, leaving a lasting legacy in military history. Section 6. The Me-262, the dawn of jet-powered warfare. The skies above Europe were about to be ruled by a new king, the Me-262, the world's first operational jet fighter. Powered by revolutionary jet engines, the Me-262 could reach speeds of over 500 miles per hour, leaving propeller-driven aircraft in its dust. Its sleek, swept-wing design hinted at the future of aviation. Armed with cannons that could tear apart Allied bombers, the Me-262 was a game-changer, a glimpse into the future of air combat. Section 7. The Type 1 U-boat, Terror of the Deep. The Battle of the Atlantic raged, a desperate struggle for control of the sea lanes. German U-boats, lurking beneath the waves, preyed on Allied shipping, sinking vital supplies bound for Britain. The Type 1 U-boat was a game-changer. Faster, stealthier, and with a longer range than previous U-boats, it could stay submerged for extended periods. The Type 1 was a nightmare for Allied convoys, a silent hunter in the depths. Section 8. The STG-44, Revolutionizing Infantry Combat. On the ground, a new weapon was changing the face of infantry combat, the STG-44, the world's first assault rifle. Firing an intermediate cartridge, the STG-44 combined the accuracy of a rifle with the firepower of a submachine gun. It gave German soldiers a decisive edge in close-quarters fighting. The STG-44 was a revolutionary weapon, influencing the design of assault rifles for decades to come. Section 9. The impact of secret weapons, turning tides and shifting sands. These secret weapons, products of German ingenuity and desperation, had a profound impact on the war. They prolonged the conflict, inflicted heavy casualties, and instilled fear in the hearts of their enemies. The V2, though ultimately ineffective in altering the war's outcome, terrorized London and other cities. The Panther Tank, a formidable opponent, slowed the Allied advance in the east. The Me-262, a harbinger of jet-powered warfare, threatened to wrest control of the skies. Section 10. The ethical dilemma, innovation at what cost? Yet the development and deployment of these weapons raised profound ethical questions. The V2, a weapon of terror, indiscriminately targeted civilian populations. The pursuit of technological superiority came at a high price, both in terms of human life and moral compromise. The legacy of German ingenuity is thus a complex one, a blend of innovation and destruction. Section 11. The legacy of German ingenuity, a double-edged sword. In the aftermath of the war, the world grappled with the implications of these technological advancements. The V2 paved the way for the development of ballistic missiles, ushering in the nuclear age. The jet engine revolutionized aviation, shrinking distances and transforming travel. The assault rifle became a staple of modern armies, its impact felt on battlefields around the world. German ingenuity, though born from the crucible of war, left an indelible mark on the world. Section 12. Conclusion, lessons learned and the enduring quest for military superiority. The story of Germany's secret weapons is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the enduring human capacity for both innovation and destruction. These weapons, conceived in the shadows of war, were a testament to human ingenuity, yet they also underscored the devastating potential of unchecked ambition. It highlights the importance of technological superiority in warfare, but also the ethical dilemmas inherent in the pursuit of such power. As nations strive to outdo one another, the line between defense and aggression often blurs, raising questions about the true cost of military advancements. As we look to the future, we must remember the lessons of the past. The sacrifices made and the lives lost in the pursuit of military dominance serve as stark reminders of the consequences of war. History teaches us that while technological advancements can provide a strategic edge, they also come with moral and ethical responsibilities. The quest for military dominance continues, driven by the same fears and ambitions that fueled the conflicts of the 20th century. Today, nations invest heavily in research and development, seeking to create the next generation of weapons and defense systems. This relentless pursuit is fueled by a desire for security, power, and influence on the global stage. Let us hope that we can harness our ingenuity for good, using our technological prowess to build a more peaceful and just world. By applying military innovations to humanitarian efforts and civilian applications, we can transform tools of war into instruments of peace. The future of military technology holds the potential not just for conflict, but for collaboration and the betterment of humanity.